Daddy's got is full of dirty old cheeseburgers. Can you still hear me? You might want to switch to audio, dude. Because the camera always has issues.
Yeah, audio would probably be better.
All right.
Connection is poor.
All right. We'll see you in a minute, Pitt.
See ya.
There we go. What up?
Seriously, so off track though. Like, holy crap.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's get down to some first things. I didn't really find much to really talk about, but I decided to do something interesting tonight.
And what's that?
You know how, like some YouTubers make money off of Patreon.
Yes.
Well, I just thought tonight, let's just see how much some of these folks make, especially people you expect to be dwindling.
Oh yes, that would be interesting.
Right, that would be freaking interesting. So it's just inevitable at this point, but just hold on. I just need to take care of something real quick. Am I lagging at all?
No, your voice is coming in clear.
I'm talking about visually.
Hold on. Alright, so far it seems fine.
All right.
Oh, nope, never mind.
I'm talking visually. Am I coming in clear?
Are you talking about the camera, the computer?
Yeah, like, is it not? All right, never mind. So anyhow, let's get into the meat of tonight. Let's look up some people who are supposedly dwindling. Let's just see how much. I really think Dark Side Phil or DSP Gaming. I think let's start with him.
Okay, well, let's do.
Because we all know, he's one of the most infamous Let's Players. But before that, let's just see how many videos he uploaded just today.
Probably like 100 or something.
All right, so today he's only uploaded. Let's see, what did he upload today? Let's see, all right, so he uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 5 today. That's not too bad. I mean, still excessive, but whatever. All right, let's just see. All right, so let's go with what happened yesterday. So he uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. 11.
Well, that's pretty excessive.
Yeah. All right, now let's just see how much he's making a month. All right, so he has 113 patrons. And he's currently making $519 a month. What'd you say, man?
519, I guess, is something.
Yeah, and according to this, he's like, sadly, of summer of 2018, my 8-year running YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, was demonetized due to factors outside of my control. I now rely primarily on the income on my Twitch streaming channel as well as my Patreon to keep going. Your support is greatly appreciated. Okay. So, and also, I was hearing something about, like that old school guy, Christian Weston Chandler. Or Christina Chandler. I don't know. Whatever, but let's see what he has up on his page. All right, let's just all right, so all right, let's see how much he makes a month. He doesn't upload much, but most of it, from what I can see, is begging, but whatever. All right, he has 33 patrons. And he makes
How much does he make?
$617 a month.
Okay.
To be honest, that is way more than I was actually expecting. All right, let's look at his like his what you would get if for like a specific dollar donation a month. My most grateful thanks for minimal support. First level perk is preview peeks at the individual pages of my book, a few at a time, before the final publication. Thank you. Includes early access to my work. Okay. $20 a month. Book of the month. At this level, starting at first successful payment gets you an autographed copy of Sonichu number 0, followed by each consistently paid month, the books following after in numerical order, all each personally autographed and relayed from the publisher. Okay. Includes early access to my work, signed book per month, your name in the credits. Okay. All right, let's get to 50. All right, $50. At this level, starting at first successful payments, get three autograph books per month, starting from Sanchu's number 0, once again, followed by each consistently paid month, the books and following after numerical order, all each personally autographed and relayed from the publisher. Okay, yeah. We already get, it's very similar. All right, so includes early access to my work, your name in the credits, 3 autographed Sonichu books. All right. Can I? All right, so $100. Can request one video that I will create, maximum of 15 to 30 minutes. No offensive or pervasive in content. Nothing offensive or pervasive in content. All curse words will be censored. Copy pasta allowed within reason. Plus all the remaining other rewards. Okay. Seems like a lot to keep up with. All right, so it includes early access to my work, your name and credits, 8 autographed Sonichu books. Are you following this?
Yeah, I'm following it. Pretty much a ton of audio books and everything like that.
It's not audio, it's just this comic that he makes.
Okay.
All right.
Must have heard wrong in one of them.
All right, so $500. Okay, now we're really getting serious here. All right. The custom video, personalized song / video message, all other tier perks. All right, early access to my work, your name and the credits. All Sonichu books up to now available. Autographed. Okay. All right, so it's interesting. All right, now, how about if we go see what our old little buddy Onision, how he's doing?
Oh boy.
Let's go see what he's up to. Let's go see. Okay, shut up. I don't want to hear you. Hear you talking. All right, so let's see how much he makes on Patreon a month. He has 514 patrons, which is surprising. And he makes $2,135 per month, and I assume it'll be dwindling. All right. Okay.
Very interesting indeed. But I don't think anyone had. Is there even anyone who took the $500 off? Probably not.
All right. Let's see what this guy is. All right, so you can get $3 or more per month. You could get the banana tier or whatever. He's like, this is so awesome. You took it a step further. Now you can access all my digital audiobooks, my podcast episode, my songs, Onision Prime Instagram, Onision Prime Twitter, and Patreon only vlogs. All right, so $5, the Panda Gods tier, whatever that is. If you want to take part in Discord chats and group games, you're in the right place. Please DM me if you're having any issues connecting, okay? $10 or more per month. The Light Yagamus tier, whatever that is. With this perk, you get mod stats on Onision.com. He has a website?
What? Okay.
And get to take part in groups, Skypes, and movie nights. Yay. Ugh.
Yeah, totally. Someone totally wants that.
All right, so 50 or more. The Devil's Tier, or whatever these things are called. You now have your name in the video credits of many Onision videos and a social media follow on Onision on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, etc. Top Patreon status on on onision.com. You can also schedule a one-on-one game with me monthly. Why would I want to play with you? Thank you so much. All right, this is, yeah. All right, let's see. A lot of this is getting even more and more stupid. All right, so the Emo Charlie's tier, you can schedule, and this is for $100 or more per month. You can now schedule a one-on-one Skype with or one-on voice chat, one-on-one voice chat every month, and you can also request access over 800 plus deleted videos located on Vimeo, however you say that. I've never used it. Most of them for your exclusive viewing includes Discord rewards, whatever. All right, okay. This is $250 or more per month. Let's see. Oh, these ads, I swear. All right, so the chocolate lovers tier, $250 or more per month. People in this tier are above and beyond incredible supporters. It doesn't get any higher than this. You are top ranking on Discord, on forums, and on this Patreon. So if you're ever in town, let's get lunch. If I got lunch with you, I'd probably attempt to shove a steak in your mouth. Cause get it?
Yeah, come on, really? Who wants a lunch with him?
Steak in your mouth. All right, so, and you're also automatically invited to yearly gatherings we have in July. Yeah, just let some strangers in at your little gathering. That's not smart. Thank you all tiers for your awesome support. All right. All right, that was, I don't even know what to say about that. That's stupid.
We're not doing anything, thankfully.
All right, so
I mean,
hey, support.
I guess it would be worth it if he was actually a decent YouTuber.
Yeah, he hasn't made. Let me just tell you, even back in the days when he wasn't so abhorred or as abhorred, I still didn't care for him. But all right, supported by Onisa. Oh, Lanybot. Oh, his wife or ex-wife. I don't know where they are now. They're at now, but okay, it's okay. She has 191 Patreons, but it's not showing how much, and I don't feel like going into that if there's not really too much to really analyze. All right.
Okay.
All right. Question: does Noble have a patron?
Nope.
You know. Okay, so he doesn't.
Nope. Not at all.
So he's still relying on. Okay, so he's still kind of relying on the monetization, which is already going down the toilet. But anyhow, let's see. I got one. Cocktail chemistry. Let's see how much he. Let's see if it even shows how much money he makes.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, he's actually got a new recreated video. Always Sunny in Philadelphia cocktails. Okay,
Okay.
okay. I'll have to watch that later. I'll watch that later. So he has. All right. Again, not really showing how much money he makes per se, but he's got 344 or patrons, which is actually not bad. I'm actually
Yeah,
interested.
yeah, it's not bad.
All right, let's actually see what he offers here. I actually kind of like this guy. All right, so $1 or more per month is basically called tip jar. Your support is noticed and much appreciated. Now you've got the bartender's attention. Okay. All right, so $3 more per month, bonus content and early access, Patreon. You're such a great customer that I always open the doors early for you. This tier gets bonus content such as extra cocktail tutorial videos. You also get exclusive access to my videos a full 24 hours before they are published publicly. Okay. All right, $5 more, the after party Patreon. You like to stay
Okay.
day after the bar closes and spend some quality time with the bartender? These patrons get access to a live after party chat after each live cocktail class. Okay. All right. T-shirt patron, $10 or more per month. The old fashioned. I designed these beautiful shirts priced at $28, but I'm giving a T-shirt to all $10 patrons. Just message me your color and size. Okay, not bad.
Uh,
Oh, and he's also got hats. Hats. Let me. Has it ever made sense that some hats actually cost more than a shirt?
really? Huh.
Though that's not the case here, but don't you have you noticed that?
Mm, I guess not.
I have. All right, so exclusive hat Patreon, $25 or more per month. The dopest hats in the game, only available to these patrons. Choose from old fashioned or vodka soda. All right. Note, for now, I can only ship hats to the US. Okay, fair enough. All right, the Smoking Gun Patreon, $50 or more per month. You're ready for some advanced cocktails. These patrons will receive a brand new Burville Smoking Gun, $100 retail with applewood and hickory wood chips, whatever that is. All right. You also get access to an exclusive video from me showing how to use it and my favorite recipes. All right. No, once again, I can only ship to the U.S. All right. Not a bad deal. If anything, for my Patreon goals, I probably, if I had a Patreon, I'm honestly not sure what I'd put out for them.
Hmm. What would you put out? You had to think about it. You did.
It's really hard to think about what I would even put out. All right, let's see what other Patreons are out there. Actually, let's go see old Raging Williams family or Violet first. I know they have a Patreon. I don't know. They've they have really slowed down video production. They really slowed down. All right, so it's not really showing their Patreon. Let's shut up. All right, so All right. I don't know. If they don't have any more, I can kind of see why they have slowed down video production.
Oh, okay.
They have slowed down. All right, so let's see. I know. Actually, I'm curious about. All right, I'm just checking this real quick just to make sure that this is worth. Have you heard of this YouTuber reviewer called Cat Icarus?
No, never.
I've seen quite a few of his reviews.
And what is he doing reviews on?
Just video games and other stuff. Like he even apparently there was a sequel to like the 1995 Casper movie that he also reviewed. You know, the live action Casper movie.
Oh yeah, that one.
Apparently there was a direct DVD sequel, if you can even call that. It was more of a prequel, and the CG on the ghosts, including Casper, looked worse. Looked even worse than like the first one. In fact, the computer graphics on Casper, well, including Casper, they looked like those old CG aliens from the Blue Dabba music video.
Oh, good grief.
Seriously, that's how the quality was of them. All right, so he has 489 patrons. Good on you. And he makes $2,058 a month. All right, that's actually not bad. Speaking of Blue Dabba, there was actually. All right, so I got this this version recommended in my recommendations, because sometimes you can get some interesting stuff in your recommendations. All right, and apparently there was a version that was on this Disney track called Disney's Dance Party. Was it Mickey's Dance Party? Oh, whatever. But it basically had Goofy singing some of it. It wasn't terrible it wasn't terrible at all, but what is disappointing about it is that there's not enough Goofy in it.
Okay.
And one thing that they did kind of reverse for just trying to, for different sake, instead of just saying, like about a little guy, it was a little girl or whatever. Like I have a boyfriend and he is so blue, instead of, like I have a girlfriend and she is so blue, just swapping that around a little bit, just kind of giving its own identity.
Okay.
And I didn't hate it at all. I mean, I don't know. When I was watching, I got this feeling of, I don't know what to call it, but I guess it just kind of took me back to when I had these, like Disney CDs back in the day. I'm sure we still have them somewhere, but I haven't listened to them in years. There's like, I know we have this one. It was a Christmas one, and there was one song on there that my sister was hooked on all year round. Luckily, it was in a CD player, so I didn't really have to listen to it. And I will admit, it's a good version of the song. It's probably one you've never even heard of. You want to know what the song is?
Just it.
All right, so hey, it's the song "Here We Come a Caroling," and obviously you probably haven't heard that one. Huh. Let me tell you, my parents actually had to sing it in choir back in the day.
So, song, man.
Yeah, and also you're kind of getting jargoned up in there, jargoned a little bit when it comes to the connection. See if you can move around, kind of find the spot.
It's walk.
Yep. And I also had another Disney CD that I'm pretty sure we still have this one. It was basically a bunch of, like kids songs or whatever, like "Where Oh Where Is My Little Dog Gone" or something like that.
Okay.
That one I actually remember quite vividly. And also "Do Your Ears Hang Low" or something like, those kids songs.
It has been a while since I've seen it. Since I've heard a kid's song, definitely.
All right. All right, I know who to look up. I actually know.
Exactly.
Let's look up Gamer from Mars. He's actually been putting out videos like crazy recently. Let's just see how many. Oh, and apparently, like the Captain Marvel movie. And just so you know, there was a comic where Captain Marvel was a woman, so it's nothing new. But apparently, the actress is having some problems, and it's causing backlash.
Exactly.
I don't know. I didn't watch the video, but apparently there's something behind the scenes that's causing her to, you know. All right, but before then, like I said, he's been putting out videos kind of frequently as of recently. All right.
Like how much?
All right, so let's get this out of the way. Ever since last month. All right, so like he's all right. So last month he put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos last month. Usually it takes him a long time before he uploads. Normally. All right, and all right, he uploaded one just 3 weeks ago, and 2 weeks ago he uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4. Or
Okay.
I guarantee they weren't on the same day though, because that would
Probably not. If they were, then that must have been a busy day.
yeah, and he uploaded one week ago, and it's why people hate Amy Schumer or whatever. I just hear she's a hated comedian. And
She is.
all right, so then we have one that was uploaded 11 hours ago, and then one that was uploaded just an hour ago.
That wasn't too long ago then.
You're right, it wasn't. Hold on, let's see. Let's just see if okay, this is weird. It just seems like some of these people are dropping Patreon, even though I know they've said they had it, and like they've encouraged their fans to donate.
Okay.
It's also I know one that definitely has Patreon. And now a lot of people, some people may not, may not, like what they post or whatever. Their firearms channel
Oh, okay.
or whatever. I just know they have a Patreon. So let's just see how much they make. Again, like not not really showing how much they make, but they have 1,358 patrons.
All right.
All right, let's move on. So, how's work today?
It was fine as usual. Sundays are nice usually.
You said they can get busy some days.
That's not often. They usually all fine.
I kind of remember you, like one time when you were working in the deli, it would always get. And it would be busy because there sometimes I'd come visit you on a Sunday.
Well, that was a totally different department, though.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's take a minute. I'm gonna go get myself a drink.
Okay.
And when I come back, let's talk about that whole party we're planning. Well, it's just gonna be you and me, but whatever. All right. Drinking a little RC Cola or Royal Crown.
Alright, have fun with that.
Heck, I think I sent you an old RC Cola commercial with those puppets.
You did.
Yeah, and if I remember right, I think Jim Henson actually made those. Did I ever send you one of the earlier commercials he did with that coffee commercial?
Don't think you have.
Wilkins Coffee. Let me just tell you, all those ads are like completely dark humor. I'm thinking about getting a haircut this week.
You are?
Yep.
I should probably go back at some point too.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I didn't. Is your hair getting long? I mean, you don't let your hair get too long.
Not usually.
And wasn't there a time when you were growing mutton chops?
It was that time, yes.
Oh, I have somebody I'm generally curious about.
And what's that?
I don't know. This is kind of old news, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting. Remember that guy I told you about called Papa Grizz?
Yeah, you have.
Let's let's just see how. Let's just see, like what has he done today?
Uh,
All right, so he has 2,737 subscribers. And if I remember, and if I've heard correctly, he's actually in a wheelchair. I don't know if he walks, and he's on oxygen. Seems like he has cut back on the streams a little bit.
probably.
I mean, he would normally have 1 to 2 of these long live streams a day. A day.
That is pretty crazy.
Like, I don't even know. It's just kind of a way for him to make money, I guess. Yeah, and there were like some accusations. I don't know if they were confirmed or not that he was actually scamming people like with GoFundMe, because he was having one like every other month. And I don't know, it was just fishy. All right. All right, so that link I sent you earlier, that basically just all right, before we talk about that, let's talk about that little party we're planning.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's a little get together. I'm just going over to his house because his parents are going to be out of the and along with his sister are going to be out of the country. And he's staying behind because he has to work.
And take care of the dog, too.
Yeah, and
Someone's gotta take care of her.
yeah, someone's got to take care of that dog. Man, that your dog does not like strangers.
Yeah, never grew up around them, really.
Yeah, like see, like he has to put her up, when like I come over or some stranger comes over, even family that they're not familiar with.
Yeah.
I remember one time, the first time I ever slept over at your house, like they tried to, your dad tried, like get her to know around me. I mean, I was frightened at the time, but now it's just funny to some degree. But basically, like just have me sit her hand in her kennel, like just kind of get to know me. So so basically it started, so she sits my hand and it's silent for a second, then and so yeah, that was a no-go. But all right, so I mean, I'll pay for some, like my end of the stuff, but So, what do you think? I'm just saying, what do you think we should have?
Let's see. First of all, pizza, of course.
And I think I have a specific thing,
Yeah, what's that?
a specific type. All right. So you remember that Violet first video about the pizzas, how they had onions and tomatoes? I'm actually kind of curious on what that actually tastes like, or we can get a pizza half and half either way.
Yeah.
So I wonder what onions and tomatoes taste like on a pizza.
Don't we already have an idea of what tomatoes taste like now? Considering this tomato sauce.
But still, I'm curious. Like, I'm wondering what it was there to just like. And no, I'm not. I know it seems dumb that I kind of got the idea to try it from that sense, but I'm still generally curious. Even if we just get like half, like a pizza, like say half pepperoni and half that,
And then we can also have like McDonald's chicken nuggets and hamburgers or something like that.
It makes some fast.
Eat a lot of junk food, pretty much.
and we could put it on the pizza and make something called junk food pizza. I don't know. All I can say is if that day I'm probably gonna have to go all day without eating.
I'll probably do that as well.
And I'll bring some stuff to make drinks, or bring drinks, and not to say we'll actually be live streaming. Like, I don't see a reason not to. All right, so pizza. I remember a while back. Let's get a cake, but I'm starting to think that that's a bad idea.
It would indeed be pretty messy.
And not to mention, there's not going to be a whole lot of us to share with. You're kind of getting joggled up again.
Ah, boy. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. So anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna say, but that link I sent you earlier of that old Hanna-Barbera cartoon, Goober and the Ghost Chasers. So, did that remind you of anything?
Yeah, as I said, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, that, and coincidentally, that that was made by the same company. Apparently, Scooby-Doo clones were a big thing with them. All right, let's go look. Let's go and let's look at a list of some Hanna-Barbera cartoons, because I guarantee there are ones I've never even heard of.
Probably.
All right, All right, so. All right, let's just see with some of their earliest work. let's see, we have the Rough and Ready show. That was from 1957 to 1960. And hey, it was their first official TV production. Then we have Huckleberry Hound show. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. I mean, my mom says she's seen it, but I didn't really ask too much about it. But all right, so we have Huckleberry Hound, Pixie and Dixie, and Mr. Jinx. Never heard of it.
Okay.
Yogi Bear, which was from 1958 to 1960. And then we have Hokey Wolf. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know too much about it. That went from 1960 to 1961. All right, so one Emmy Award. Yogi Bear was spun off into his own series in the 60s. Hokey Wolf took his place at that time. Okay. All right, so the Quick Draw McGraw Show. Never heard of it.
No, never.
Never heard of it. All right,
so I have no idea what they are.
All right, so Quick Draw McGraw, Augie, Doggy, and Doggy Daddy. Never heard of it. Snooper and Blabber. Never heard of it. All right, so that was from 1959 to 1961. Oh, and here's something we all know. The Flintstones.
Yeah, we all know that one. Somehow.
The fact that they have pretty much been in pop culture, especially with the cereals that they've come out with.
Oh yeah, Pebbles and all that.
Cocoa Pebbles, Cupcake Pebbles, which I don't know if they still make those, but all right. So 1960 to 1965. These are some busy people. Also, the Yogi Bear show, which was 1961. That year only. Spin-off of the Huckleberry Hounds. Okay. All right, so Top Cat, 1961 to 1962. And also the Hanna-Barbera new cartoon series, which was a package series. We have Wally Gator, Touche, Turtle, and Dum Dum. Lippy the Lion, and Hardy Har Har.
Okay.
Right, that was 1962 to 1963. Oh, here's another one I know. The Jetsons.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are familiar with that one.
All right, so it went from it first started in 1962, then went in, then revived. It was revived in 1985 and went for 2 more years until 1987. I've seen a couple of these episodes. I know this one. The Magilla Gorilla Show. We got a gorilla for sale. Magilla Gorilla for sale. Won't you buy them? Take them. All right. That went from 1964 to 1966. Okay. Johnny Quest. I mean, I don't know much about it, but I've heard the name. And it's not Johnny Test, that subpar show, but this one is 1964 to 1965. Okay. And then we have the Peter Potamus show, which again I've never heard of. 1964 to 1966. Okay. The Adamant / Secret Squirrel Show. Never heard of them.
Nope, never have either.
Never. All right, so Adamant, Secret Squirrel, Squiddly Diddly. Huh. Diddly Diddly Diddly. Okay. Sorry, I sounded like Flanders right there, but whatever. Precious Pup, the Hillbilly Bears, Winsome Witch. Never heard of it. 1965 to 1968. All right, so then we have Sinbad Jr. and his magic belt. Never heard of it. So we all right, so 1965 to 1966. Okay. Apparently it's an animation adaptation of Sinbad the Sailor. Never even heard of it.
Give it about Eva.
Oh, and it was the first animated series from Hanna-Barbera to not include original characters, at least made by them. All right, so Laurel and Hardy, never heard of them. 1966 to 1967. Again, these guys are some busy people. Were some busy people.
Most definitely.
An animated adaptation of Laurel and Hardy. Okay, so it's based off of something. Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles. Never heard of it. It's 1966 to 1968. Dadgum. Space Ghost and Dino Boy. All right, so Space Ghost, Dino Boy, and the Lost Valley, 1966 to 1968. All right. All right, so the Space Cadets. That's 1966 to 1967. Dang, how much time did they have to plan all this?
Not much, seems.
The Abbott and Costello cartoon show. Again, never heard of it. 1967 to 1968. Birdman and the Galaxy Trio. Again, never heard of it. 1967 to 1969. The Herculoids, never heard of him. All right, 1967, 1968. All right, Shazam, which was 1967, 1969. Oh, and here's something we know. Fantastic Four cartoon. So 1967 to 1970. Again, and based on the comic series by the same name. Okay. All right, so Moby Dick and the Mighty Mightor, 1967 to 1969. Adaptation of Moby Dick, animated adaptation. Samson and Goliath, which was 1967 to 1968. The Banana Splits Adventure Hour. Let's see, the Banana Splits live action. Arabian Nights, Three Musketeers, Micro Ventures, Danger Island. Okay, first Hanna-Barbera's first live action / animated TV series. All right, The Adventures of Gulliver. All right, so the Banana Split was 1968 to 1970. This one was 1968 to 1969. Of course, The Adventures of Gulliver. Can you guess what it's based off of? Gulliver Travels novel, and you're getting jarred up again.
Oh, I'm thinking it's probably best around the time I go to bed anyway.
But all right, I'm just gonna
fall asleep while doing this.
All right, let's skip ahead a bit. And let's just see. All right, so let's just get the things to look interesting. All right, so Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Of course, something we all know.
Yeah, we all know that one.
All right, so it first started in 1969, 1970, then was revived for 1 year in 1978. Then you have Josie and the Pussycats, which I have heard of, but don't really know much about them.
Yeah, I don't know really anything about that show either, other than it existed.
All right, so new Scooby-Doo movies, 1972, 1974. All right, Goober and the Ghost Chasers. That's just what I sent you. Again, apparently it's an animated adaptation of The Partridge Family, which I've heard that name. And in 1973, there was an Addams Family cartoon. All right, and then we have the Scooby-Doo Dino Mutt Hour, or the Scooby-Doo Show, which was 1976, 1977. Clue Club. I can kind of guess. Scooby's All-Star Laugh Olympics. My gosh. It's 1977 to 1979. All right, let's just see. Let's see what other looks like. Casper and the Angels. There's which I've only heard about something. The Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. Apparently there are two of these, but to be honest, I really do think people hate on Scrappy-Doo a bit too much. What do you think?
Yeah, I really don't have that much of an issue with him. Last I checked, anyway.
I mean, he can be funny, but does he talk too much at points? Absolutely.
Yeah, we can agree with that.
And how they made him the villain in the first live action movie, that was so dumb. All right. All right. So now we're getting into the 80s. All right, into the 80s. And so we have the Smurfs. We already know that. All right, so we got Pac-Man. Yeah, that one was kind of dumb. Oh, the Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. It's the second one. Just sorry, man. All right, so they made this. Remember that worst cartoons of the 80s list I showed you, and Shirt Tales, the ones that were based off those Hallmark greeting cards?
Oh, yeah, that one.
They actually had
cards of all things.
They made one called the Dukes. What is this one? For only 1 year, 19. Are you kidding me? They actually made an animated series based on Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay, then.
I gotta look into this one. All right, so let's get to the cast. Wow, everybody, I believe, from the original live action series actually voices their character. Who knew?
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna let you go for the night, man.
All right.
Thanks for having the show a bit, though.
All right. All right. See you later, man.
Yep, see you later.
Bye. That concludes our broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.